Adesua cannot be me, and I cannot be Adesua. Like what? How can you? How can you allow your husband take the whole of your life savings, run away with it, with his side chicks? It don't go work. That cannot be me. It will not be me in Jesus' name. Morning, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Ronke of Ronke's Unscripted. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you for your support so far. It's been a month since I started this new career of mine. It's been amazing, it's been interesting. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your love. Thank you for liking my videos, for watching my videos, for subscribing to my channel. It's just been a month and already we have 100 subscribers. We have 5K plus view. I couldn't have done this without you. Thank you for all you've done so far. If you're here watching me and you're yet to subscribe, what are you doing? Support your girl. Click the subscribe button to your left. Click the notification bell so that each time I make a video, each time I drop a video, you will be the first to know. So today we are talking about something interesting. We are talking about money, financial management, how to stay unbroke. Yes, nobody wants to be broke. I don't want to be broke. I'm sure you don't want to be broke. Talking about how to be a smart money manager. So I'm reviewing a character in the movie Smartmoneywoman. So this movie, this series on Netflix, I watched it some weeks back. And immediately I watched it, I was like, no, I need to talk about these characters. I need to talk about this movie. I need to mention to my YouTube family to measure their opinion about this movie. You know, when I first started watching this movie, I just felt like, are there people like this? Really? Like, I wouldn't even lie. I felt a bit self-righteous, like, all of these things happening in this movie can never be me. Man, I don't want to say I'm from the street because I'm not from the street. But like, I can't be caught in any kind of this web. I know a lot of our background, our upbringing influences how we manage things, how we do things, how we see things, and how it affects our life. And I'll tell you that I'm not the type to joke with money. I'm not the type not to make good investments. It's not like I'm a finance person or a finance guru, but with time and experience, I've learned to manage my money properly. I've learned some skills in managing money and all of that. First sit down video, and trust me, I'm really nervous. Like, I think I've been so used to doing vlogs that sit down video is now so scary for me. This is like the third or the fourth time I'm recording this. But hopefully I'll be able to get a nice shot with this one. So today we are going to talk about money. Yes, I love money. I'm sure you love money too. It features 5 young women who about their business. Some are career women, some are entrepreneurs, some are home makers, like full housewife and all sorts. I'm not going to go into talking about each character or anything. I'm just going directly to the points I'm trying to address, or the point that struck a chord in me while I was watching this series. The character that rang a bell that just got me thinking really hard, watching it again, rewinding, and I'm like, are there women like this? Are there people like this? Are there people like this that are so invested with their heart, with their head, that even their thinking, their thoughts, sense and all of that is just all not aligning with their personality and their skills, and the fact that these women are 21st century women. You would have expected, and career women doing well at their work, and you would expect more from them, but then we learn every day, don't we? Today I'll be talking about Adesua particularly. Before I even mentioned Adesua, of all the 5 women, the woman I liked the most, that I love her vibe the most, was Tony Tones. I think Lara in the movie, in the series, that's what she was known as. Like, she had her act together. Her love life was not all that, but not bad. On the work front, she was on 100. On her relationship with money, money management, knowing the right decisions to take, knowing whether to invest in something or not, she was just on fleek. Like, she knew when to cut off family members, she knew when to be stern, she knew when to, like, she didn't joke with her money. She worked hard for that money, and she had all the right to control how the money was spent, who spent it, and how it is spent. So she was my favorite character in that movie. But today we are not talking about Lara, we are talking about Adesua. So Adesua was played, that role was played by Lala Kindoju, and she did a good job. So in this series, she was like this lady that had it all fine. Like, she had the goals kind of family. Like, they are the ones that people tap into their life on social media. Like, she's married, she had a son, she had the good husband in quotes. She had the husband, she was a lawyer, she was doing well, getting the deals, getting promoted, doing everything and getting it right. She had it all going for her professionally. She was getting promoted, she was getting good jobs, getting the right jobs. She knew when to pitch her ideas. She was just scaling through easily like a walk in the park. She was getting promoted, getting the money. She was married with a child. She had her home front on the lock. She took good care of her son, took good care of the husband, was that submissive wife that really looked at the husband in the face. Even when he wanted to talk to the husband, it was always cool. Such, please, can we have it this way? Can we have it that way? Like, it looks like she had it good all her life. I could tell that she probably had it good from her family, her parents, and all of that, because she seemed so naive in all of it. She was that quick to judge. When one of their friends said that somebody was spoiling and spending money on her, she just couldn't believe, like, how can a married woman be spending money on you and you were comfortable collecting the money? You know, she was that prim and proper kind of girl, and it looked like she was getting it all together. Everything was going on fine for her. She knew how to manage her money and all of that. The husband, on the other hand, was not all that, you know. So he was a Yoruba demon, I would say that, because on the side, he was steady managing a side chick. He was never available to support with this. And even though he was supposed to be a businessman, but he never clinched a deal. Like, he was always quarter to clinching a deal, almost clinching a deal, needing money to go clubbing so that he could network properly, needing money to do that, so that he could clinch a deal, being busy with business and clinching a deal that he couldn't attend to his wife, he couldn't attend to his son, and all the signs were there, but Adesua was just blind to it. I felt in my mind that she knew something was off, but she probably just subconsciously just pushed it down and just felt like she wants to go on with I have the perfect home, I have the perfect job, I have the perfect son, the perfect husband, and all of that kind of narrative, which is not bad in itself if it was real. The husband was very manipulative, was always ready to turn the story around. Each time Adesua came to him and like, oh, Serge, we need to do this, we need to manage our finances better, you can't be spending this much on drinks and hanging out. He just has a way of emotionally manipulating her. Oh, so because I don't make money, because all the money in the joint account is yours, so that's why you are saying all of these things to me, that's why you are being rude to me, that's why you're... Each time Adesua tries to correct him, he just swings it the other way around and makes it all about her, which to me is not even a big deal. Now they are home now, anyhow they won't manage them, now them, it's their business. So the husband was just all that, enjoying himself at the expense of the wife and all of that. So the thing that really struck me the most about their relationship is the fact that it looked like it was the woman that was giving everything. You could see she was all about the marriage being successful, being a good one. She was all about keeping feel like she had it all going, and she was just putting in extra. And then financially she was doing the most, like all her life savings. Okay, they run a joint account. The way it works in their family, obviously nobody has the money to their name. All their money goes into their joint account, which for me is I don't know, I don't want to be judgmental, but I would say that is not smart. Because eventually, with the way the husband was acting and all of that, eventually he went into the account and took out all they had, went with his side chicks to ran away with his side chick to start a new life. Can you beat that? Like, all Adesua saved all her life was in that joint account. They had all the money together in that account. That was their agreement, and they could take out of it obviously when they needed it, because a couple of times he would go out, hang out with his friend, drink and do all sorts and take money from there. I'm sure she was also funding and taking care of her side chick with that money, because from the way the character was portrayed, it wasn't like he had any money coming in. He was always trying to clinch a deal or whatnot. I don't have issues with that. It's okay to have a joint account, but it's not smart to solely run a joint account with your spouse. I don't know if you get what I mean. Whether you are the man or the woman, it's not smart. It's not a financially smart decision to only own a joint account. I know for me, joint account is supposed to be, by the way, we run a joint account and individually we have our own accounts. I believe joint account is supposed to be for big projects, for your children's education, for businesses, or for major projects that you want to embark on as a family, not money that you use for day-to-day running of your home. It's more of like an investment, a money you're putting away somewhere for something big in future, not your daily transactions or your daily home running expenses. Joint account is not meant for the money you use to drink with your guys or anything. But whatever it is you decide to do with your joint account does not even matter. You could make the rule as per that. But there's no reason why you should have a joint account and not have a personal account. And there's no reason why you should have a personal account and not fund your personal account and focus on funding only your joint account. Life happens, things we don't plan for. Let's even say your husband or your wife is not the type that does side deals, that is not prudent with money. Let's even assume it's one of these scammers that stumbled on your husband. Maybe they blew him something, or stumbled on your wife and they blew him something, and he just went into the account and withdrew all you had saved. Imagine, it's just really risky. I just can't imagine being that not smart. Like, it's the height of it, really. So for this guy, for this family, Adesua and Soj, eventually Soj went into their joint account, took out all they had and ran away with his side chick, and Adesua was left high and dry. That can never be me. That will never be me in Jesus' name. Say that can never be you. By the way, do you run a joint account? How does it work in your family? Do you think what Adesua did was smart? Do you think there's a better way she could have managed, or they could have managed their finances? I would say that if you must have a joint account, your mandate is key. You should run that by your accounts. Even when you want to open an account, they would ask you, what is the mandates you want on this account? Is it for both to sign, or for one party to sign, or for both to sign for transaction to fly? And I think to be smart and not to cause any unnecessary friction between spouses, or whatever it is that works for you. But I just think this mandate is a major thing. Like, it helps you put a form of control on your joint account. You could say 2 to sign, right? For every transaction, you could say 2 to sign. Like, for me, if we are initiating a transaction, if my husband does this transaction, I also need to co-approve it for the transaction to fly. That is an option, because now everything is online. You could easily, at the comfort of your home, transfer money. Easily signal to your wife, okay babe, I'm doing this and this, let's transfer this. You understand? But let's even assume you don't want such restriction. You could say, okay, any amount above 5 million or any amount above 1 million needs to be signed by party A and B. So either of you cannot take out money more than 1 million. Once it exceeds 1 million or 5 million or whatever mark you put for yourself, the transaction cannot fly except you both sign. This is not 100% foolproof, but at least it's something, because if they had a mandate, if Adesua and such had a mandate that controls the amount they can withdraw, Adesua wouldn't find herself in that kind of situation. So all her life savings, all she ever worked for, was taken out by Such, her husband, and he went away with it with his side chick. This really shouldn't be you. So I would advise that if you are going to run a joint account, have a mandate. This mandate is not, you're not putting these things in place because you distrust your spouse, or because you don't trust that they will not manage the money well or something. You are doing this to secure yourself, to secure the future in case of eventualities. Things happen. Your wife may not even want to take all the money. You understand? It may just be that he or she is under influence of something, and they can't in their rights might take decisions at that moment. You don't want to be that person that all their life savings was taken away by either their husband or their wife. You don't want to be in that kind of situation. So as a man, as a woman, understand your spouse, know who they are. Even when you understand them, still have something to your name. Don't put all you have into a joint account. It's not financially smart. It's not smart in any way. So this is what I want to talk about today. I hope you learned a thing or two. I'm interested to have your feedback. Do you run a joint account? How does it work in your home? Do you have a personal account, or all you have is put together in a joint account? Do you agree with some of the points I made? Are there ways to even better secure Adesua such situation never happening in your home? Let's hear it. If you want to know more about finance and financial management and the little I know I can share with you, please let me know in this comment section. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for your love and support. Please do not forget to subscribe before you leave. Don't forget to drop that like button if you love what you've seen today. And if you would love to join our family, our YouTube family, please click the subscribe button, click the notification bell, be the first to know when I drop a video, and let us have this fun together. Until I come your way next time, it's me signing out.